Yo, what is up guys, it's Alex here with Breakdown and welcome back to my garden.
Let's break down. I'm planting my seeds and I'm growing my dreams and I'm planting my garden. Gotta do what I need, Said I'm planting my seeds while I'm growing my dreams. Blackberries and black cherries and sweet peaches all ripe, I'm growing land. Strawberries and blueberries and we're doing alright, I'ma stay where I stand.
So if you saw the video that I actually just uploaded today, that's why I'm wearing the same shirt as I was in that last clip, then you would have seen that, well, I had to kill my chicken. But I did get another chicken a couple of days beforehand. So now I have chicken that's friendlier in the main coop that we wanted to have chickens in. And now I'm going to have ducks in the chicken coop that he was living in. So yesterday after cleaning the chicken, here, let me zoom out. I dug up this little pond that I'm making. It's not too deep, maybe 1.5 to 2 feet deep. And then it's about the size of a pallet, a little smaller. But it's just going to be so that they can get their feet wet, they can get in there, they can dive a little bit, stay dry, or stay wet, stay cool. And then they can get out and come over here where I'm getting ready to take all of this dirt right here and put it in a garden bed and go ahead and get that fertility moved around. And then this over here is just going to be where they're going to have their dirt, their sand, and they're going to be able to just take their dirt baths. And then out here, right there, is going to be another pond. It's going to take up this entire area right here, but there's going to be an extension from this coop that's going to come out to about right here, and it's going to come out to where I'm standing. Whoop. Where this pallet is going to be the door, and then it's going to connect back to here a little bit on the outside, so that door still hinges. Before I started recording, my mom found this little fella on her tomatoes, and as we were looking at him, I spotted this one. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna get thrown to the chicken. And I'll tell you what, that other chicken, they would have been both gone already. He was mean and he would have ate them gone. Just one gobble. But update on the ducks. They need some food. They just put this, wow, you can't see my finger. Just put this in here. They still need feathers. Once they get feathers on them, they're going outside. I need to clean that one off because he got shit on them. But I don't like them being in this little container, and I wish I could put them outside now. But I can't. Alright, so I'm here in the chicken coop. I got an oregano plant here, so right here, there's a little patch of grass or dirt that you can't really see through the grass, you know, in the forest because of all the trees, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to start digging it. No need to waste any time.
Under the harbor in Boston, the lights and the weed, I'm taking off like a Martian. We're getting high in a starship. You sit back and take a puff. It's time to get.
So now what I'm gonna do, I just watered it, so I'm still gonna kind of push down on the outside of the pot just to kind of break it up a little bit, and then try not to hurt the plant when I do this. Bam! It was grown in compost that I made. Essentially, I grew it. It was all off of my property. I'll have a bunch of other plants around here. I'm actually probably about to go try to find a mulberry or Americana beautyberry. Same thing, but go find one of those to put in this yard. All right, so we're getting some water for the oregano. Don't need a whole lot. And this bucket we're going to use for when we go to find that mulberry. All right, So now, give it a good watering in.
Burns from the flames of the tanks I'm gripping, throwing all the pain, leave your skin a dripping.
May need to give it a little bit more. All right, so this is exactly what I was looking for. This is the Americana Beauty Berry. It creates these purple berries that are edible to humans and edible to chickens. They're medicinal. This one's a little bit bigger than what I'm hoping for, so I may not grab this one today. I may take a little bit of time, see if I can find another one, but this may end up being the one that I come back to. And bam, here, so, bam, full bare root Americana Beauty Berry out of the ground in my backyard. And before anybody goes getting upset that I'm digging these bushes up off of my property and putting them somewhere else on my property, there are still several. All right, so I ended up going and taking a little break and getting some passion fruit. And I've been really enjoying this Passiflora incarnata. And just look at all the seeds, this entire thing. But I can't let my southern bones grow cold. Fucking amazing. I love these. Fucking great. Native to where I live. Can't do much better than that. Alright. So right here, we got this little clearing in the grass. Gonna do the same thing. This one is not gonna have to be as deep, excuse me, but it's still gonna have to be as wide. All right, and now we're just gonna fill this back in. And that is as simple as planting is. And what I like to do, you probably can't see it right now, hang on. So what I like to do is I like to come around the base of the plant and make little depressions so it holds water whenever I go to pour, whenever I use a bucket, or even whenever I'm using a hose with the spigot on the end. I like to make these little depressions to hold the water so they don't run as much, and it'll actually soak into the soil at the root. All right, so now that that's good soiled in or watered in, wow, great English. So now that that's watered in, I'm gonna go ahead, water that oregano a little bit more, and probably step out of the coop for a bit.